Hey there, today I'm going to be talking about the most efficient way I have found to print all of the updated character cards, how long and why I'm taking a break, and what is to come for the Guild in 2022. My name is Nate, and welcome to the Gamers Guild. Alright, so first things first. Atomic Mass Games has finally released all of the changes, all of the character cards, and everything else into the wild. And there are a lot of these character cards. 24 characters got updated to be exact, and 23 of those are double-sided, Hulk being the exception. So that is 47 4x6 images you need to print out, preferably in color. That can get expensive whether you're doing it on a home printer or taking it to an office supply shop that can print orders as well. However, there is another solution that I didn't even think of until a gentleman named Fred brought it up. And I thought that solution was so good that it was worth sharing with everybody else. And that is getting them printed as pictures. You know, like photos. Turns out that most photos are printed as 4x6 images and in color anyways. So getting them printed as photos can be a pretty cheap method to round out your collection. And thankfully, the mighty and generous Fred shared his version of the new cards with me that can just be uploaded to the photo printer of your choice without any extra hassle, and has let me share those same photos with all of you. So down in the description of the video, you can find a link to a Google Doc folder where you can download all of those images. You can put them on a thumb drive or just upload them to your local Photoshop's website, and with a good coupon code, you should be able to get all 24 updated character cards for $10 or less pretty easily. Next thing I want to talk about is that I'm going to be taking off the month of December. The holiday season is already a crazy enough time of the year, and adding a 9-month-old into the equation, I can only assume will make it crazier, while still also even better. So that, in conjunction with not having a lot of time over these past 9 months, I'm going to be taking a break from the usual schedule of a weekly video. This should help me get caught up on a rather sizable backlog of painting that is built up, but that probably won't change too much if I'm being honest with myself. But that is what it is, and more importantly, this will also give me some time to get some things lined up for the Guild in 2022. So what does that entail? A few things. First, and probably the most notable, is a Gamers Guild podcast. This is something I've been wanting to do and been kicking around for a really long time, but the start of a new edition, kind of, and a new year seems like the perfect time to jump in and just do it. The podcast will cover a lot of different angles of Marvel Crisis Protocol, including some of the more competitive angles that I haven't really dived too deep into on the YouTube platform. The other thing that I'm really excited about for the podcast is having a lot more information that will be stuff like how to play guides for the different affiliations, maybe some more hot takes, and stuff like that. These discussions and topics are ones that lend themselves to a podcast or audio-only kind of discussion, because trying to make an interesting image pop up every single time or a video clip that's relative to what we're talking about is rather difficult to plan out or just too time-intensive for what I'm able to do at the moment. As well, I'm looking at doing a semi-sizable event next year that might even have its own website before it's all said and done. So all in all, it's a pretty good number of things for me to start hammering out some details for, as I'm only becoming more and more excited for what Marvel Crisis Protocol can become as we start to hold more events both at stores to build communities and at conventions as the game's attendance can continue to grow. So thank you all for watching and supporting the channel for the past 2 years. There is more stuff to come, and I'm really excited. And if you want to join us on that journey, subscribe to the channel so you know whenever more updates will go live and all that stuff. And if you want to help support the channel some more, check out the links down in the description to find the Guild's Patreon page and a link to the Guild sponsor, Tritex Games, where you can use the code TritexGGCP5 at checkout to save an extra 5%. Thank you all for watching, and until next year, keep on gaming.